Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. Good, heard you talking about them. This fucking game. Told me the final installment of the LTR videos will be on Smeagol. Nope, that's gonna be the next one. Hmm? So we're back, it's not just me. Nope, not just the game crashing caused the stream to die. Oh, the entire computer crashed. Now let's find out. Let's find out whether this corrupted my save. Won't that be fun? Look at Bloomingdale, so yeah. Yeah, sounds rough. Ah!
You're mine.
Holy fuck. Shit! Problems. We'll save from here. Or load from here. Good lord. I was trying to fix my dog. We gotta go around this mountain, I think. Just hoof it all the way over there. Hi, friend Flintscone. Hunger Games? I like Hunger Games. Like it just fine. I'm not gonna like live and die for it, you know. I don't believe in it that way, but I like it. I especially like how Suzanne Collins just wrote her shit and then fucked off and didn't have to get involved in, you know, anything past what her job was, which was writing a fairly good post-apocalyptic book. It's like whatever political standpoint you have as an artist should be incorporated into your art and speak for itself. If you're doing your art right, I feel like the politics just comes along with it no matter what you do, which is appropriate and correct and good. I hate the last couple of books. That's your right. Sunset Sarsaparilla. Let's explore.
All mine.
Hey, well, if you remember what your Sinner's questions were,
Can't run.
I'm always happy to talk about that movie. I, once again, need more ammo. Aw. Thanks, Hampton. Hamptonito. It's so rare that you say something just nice and sweet and kind and in an unalloyed manner. I appreciate it. It makes me feel like something's wrong, but I do appreciate it. Thanks. You are a mainstay in the streams, and wouldn't be the same place without you, Hampton. So Thanks for being here. Next project is watching the Final Destination movies. Yeah, strong recommend. They are so much fun. They're so stressful. How much is too much sin? Probably the same amount as, you know, like how much drugs is too much drugs? Probably whatever amount starts to impact your life in a negative way, a way that you yourself are unhappy with. Like, oh man, I wish my life was different, but it's not because I'm doing too many drugs. I've not seen Sinners. Gonna watch it in cinema with a friend, but couldn't schedule it in time. Too bad. It is really best seen in theater. What are your thoughts on sequels? I'm pro sequel. I'm okay with sequels. But that doesn't mean that I think Sinners should get a sequel. I don't. Don't think it should. I think it's fine on its own. I'd still watch a sequel, and I mean, I trust that Ryan Coogler is a intentional enough artist that he wouldn't do a sequel unless he thought it was artistically plausible, but I don't think it needs a sequel. I don't like how this is telling me to pickpocket, as if this, as if that robot is still alive. Ooh. Thank you. Damn it. I gotta get smarter. I gotta invest in more science and...
Attention.
Ah! Sinners watch party soon. Yeah, it's a pretty good idea. I should. Do we get banned if we ask a question about Sinners with spoilers? No. Sinners has been in theaters long enough. If you're upset about spoilers, then I don't know, get the fuck over it. Go watch the movie then, if you care about it so much. You need to replace the braid for Rex. Yeah, I know. Oh, I didn't know they all had different benefits though. Okay. Oh. Put your beaters and impression in a video. Unfortunately, I detect a Jordan Peterson video straight up in my future. I think he's just too interesting a figure to go unremarked upon, especially now.
Warning. Hostiles in area.
But that probably won't happen for a while. Because once it does happen, if it happens, it's gonna be like
Company.
2 hours long.
Can't run from me.
Whoa! Dad movies are so back. My only experience with the franchise is being freaked out by the gymnastics scene. Yeah, super scary. I think that's probably my favorite Final Destination death. That one and the tanning salon death. That's a really good one. Very scary. Oh, thank you, Black Bag. You're sending me traffic, and I appreciate it. Even if it's falling on deaf ears, it's okay. Ray's usually my choice, easiest to get and most useful in my opinion. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm leaning toward. That does sound like the best benefit. Yes, nice. Man, I'm eepy. Jordan Peterson's still irrelevant? Well, he just did that Jubilee debate, which was disastrous by everybody's estimation. I wish I had thought ahead and gone ahead and done a React stream. I think that would have been fun. Kind of late now. A tanning salon death is fun because I simply would not go to a tanning salon. Yeah, me too. It's a very 2005 death. Some more news went 4 hours with theirs. I think you can beat them. You can stop the boon jump scares in the options menu, by the way. Okay, keep that in mind. Gotta know what you think about Jubilee's Surrounded and the game showification of discourse. Yeah, fuck Jubilee. They're not a good company. They keep... Like, I've seen interviews with the... look at my hair. Oh, it's so humid here. I think I'm gonna cut all my hair off sometime in the next month or so. I gotta get a handle on this. It's really getting out of hand. I've seen interviews with the CEO, I guess, of Jubilee, where he just like won't shut the fuck up about how like we're an empathy first company and we basically want to monetize empathy. No, you don't. No, you don't. You just want to monetize discourse like everybody else. Don't be stupid. Shit. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, again, with our whole media environment, like, our media environment encourages us to gamify all sorts of discourse and basically all communication is a game. It is all gamified. It all has stock market logic sort of grafted on top of it, and that makes it a game. It turns it into kind of a casino. Not good. It's like we can't have a conversation online unless there's some implication that somebody's gonna win. That's not good. Fates had decided a JP minisode. Oh, so that's not minisode material, my friend. Centers to a completely different direction than I was expecting. Like where it was going to become a vampire race relations flick. You know, fair. It's just very much a movie made for me specifically. You don't have to like it if you don't want. My mom said you're very pretty and smart. Aw. Aw. Mama Hampton. We're an oxygen first company. We're gonna profit off the air you breathe. Recent watched a Peter Thiel vid where he says the reason why Palantir exists is because their politics are so dog shit and unpopular. This creates something that could bypass democracy. Peter Thiel might be the most evil person alive. One of the worst people to live ever, but certainly I think he genuinely may be the worst person alive right now. He's straight up evil. With how obsessed the right is with the fucking Antichrist or whatever, it's insane to me that they have nothing to say about Peter Thiel. He's the worst person alive. Just a bad person in every way. Hi, Jizzy. Happy you're here. Peter Thiel, an insane looking individual. Insane looking, insane sounding, insane acting. It's really quite an achievement to be called, in my opinion, the worst person alive when you're competing with the likes of Donald Trump and Elon Musk. But yeah, I really do think so. Worst person living. Bye, Smaller. Jubilee Media is a digital media company that pushes boundaries, tackles taboos, and breaks the rules. This reads like a company trying too hard to appeal to a certain customer. Yes, it does, doesn't it? Can you imagine a more, like, milquetoast description of your company ethos? Hate it. What if Elon was somehow more evil and more unappealing as a speaker? I know. Also, there's like maybe some question as to whether Peter Thiel basically like goaded his boyfriend into suicide. Bad look. Just super bad vibes around Peter Thiel in every way and in every direction. Yeah, did y'all notice that this most recent surrounded video they did was Candace Owens versus 20 feminists? They're not even pretending to be like a matter of ideology where it's like, oh, one anti-feminist against 20 feminists. They're not even bothering with that anymore. At least it's honest. What is adrenochrome? Well, Hampton, adrenochrome is a substance that your adrenal gland emits when you are in great pain or fear, and you see the lib deep state harvests this substance from children in order to fuel their drug orgies. So that's why all libs are child abusers. Goes the line. I know what adrenochrome is. We don't need to be here. Yeah, not only is Peter Thiel gay, Peter Thiel is married to a guy. He's gay. I don't know anything about his husband, though. Yeah, Mariana doing a Jubilee surrounded video against 50 YouTube movie critics, Funko Pop reviewers, who like Civil War and Final Destination Bloodline. See, doesn't that sound like more fun? Doesn't that sound like more fun? Does this discourse always have to be about, you know, the most incendiary political topics imaginable? I'd do that. I'd participate in that Jubilee surrounded episode. Is there much crossover between Bible Belt Christian evangelicals and Silicon Valley tech bros? No. Only a belief in inherent hierarchy. I feel if you talked to a Trump voter in Georgia and one in San Francisco, you'd have very different opinions on Peter Thiel. I would guess that most people in Georgia don't even know who Peter Thiel is. Like the kinds of evangelicals you're talking about, Peter Thiel is not a figure that even registers on their radar. They don't know that guy exists or what he does. Man. Yeah, it's just a matter of time before some would argue it's already happening. It might be the kind of thing that, like, we don't know it's happened until it's already over. But the rift between the evangelical MAGA and, like, tech bro MAGA is not tenable, you know? Jesus. Set that same two... Oh, fuck. Fuck! Well, at least the stream didn't crash. You refine sunset sarsaparilla star caps. That's the quest those relate to. You need to collect 15, give them to a robot cowboy in the factory to earn the reward. Gotcha. Thank you. Why is this telling me to go north? I don't need to go north. I need to go west. Go west. Green territory, I think you're right. Clean up on a 20 Mona Lisa admirers versus 1 art school dropout. Cheaply video. Ugh. Can we not just have shit like that? Doesn't that sound like more fun? Fuck. SB326 looks like something that curtails protests. I'll have to take a look at that. But what do we expect from Texas? Hey, don't worry though. Greg Abbott made it legal for Texans to use gold and silver as legal tender. Just the thing we need. Shit's so fucking stupid. Ugh. Let's just walk around. Ooh, no! Oh my god. Okay. Nice. Oh, Boone still has the flamer. What happened to the old streams? Oh yeah, I forgot to look that up. I don't know. I don't know what happened to the old streams. Do you know Hubert and Dreyfus? I don't think so. Not offhand. That sounds good, Black Bag. I'd watch that. I'd watch that Star Wars. Sell it to Disney. Big mountain range between you and your destination. You gotta take the road north to go around. Ugh. Hate it when video game maps don't tell you these things, yeah. North then west. Okay. Alright. I forgot I had that submachine gun. I've got hella ammo for that, so I guess submachine gun it is. Oh, fuck! No! Damn it. Do you believe that childhood trauma is something that can be resolved, or is it like a chronic illness that one has to wrestle with for the rest of their life? I don't think it's healthy to think of trauma as something that is inherently bad. Which sounds odd, maybe, but I don't think that it's... I don't think that trauma is something that... I don't think it's either resolvable or like a chronic illness, because I don't think that trauma is necessarily, unlike a chronic illness, I don't think that trauma is necessarily something that, what's the word I'm looking for? That it's not necessarily something that, must compromise the quality of your life. You know what I mean? I think trauma is just something that happens to everybody, and then you incorporate it into your life however is going to be best for you. It is something, but I don't think that that's the same as resolution. When you incorporate trauma into your life, you're accepting it as something that happened to you and something that is now a part of you. And that's how you get past it, you know? Oh, did you get the unique 9mm submachine gun from Vicky Vance? Yes, I did. That's what I was using. I think I accidentally shot Rex. Sorry, buddy. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is gonna take forever. Go north, I was told. Oh, intermittently quick save on your way too. I will just encounter a good number of Cazadores on your way. Okay. Thank you. Drama makes you better at sex. I agree. Ah!
Can't run from me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and... I don't have that submachine gun hotkeyed, so I kind of forget it exists. Alright. Man, I'm hungry. I'm eepy. It's a rough day for me. Not in any material way. I had a very easy day. I actually had quite a pleasant day, but I tired. Nothing I can do about that. Trauma does absolutely fuck your life into the dirt until you do something about it. It sucks. I tested any and all romanticization of it. Too fun, of course. I think it's important to say that what I just said about incorporating trauma into your life and trying not to resolve it or regard it as as a chronic illness, that has nothing to do with romanticizing trauma. That is not at all what I'm saying. If that was what I was saying, I would have said simply romanticize your trauma. Because I advocate for romanticizing all sorts of things. I advocate for romanticizing your daily tasks. I think that's good to do, you know? If I think that romanticizing is what you should do, I'll say it. Incorporating trauma into your life and not regarding it as just like an absolute incursion into what would otherwise be an acceptable way of living is not the same as romanticization. It's quite the opposite. This is a very Buddhist approach that I'm advocating for here. The Buddhists believe, quite accurately in my opinion, that life is suffering. Life is trauma. You're never gonna make it through life without some degree of trauma. And like, think that's like pretty important to remember about if you sort of take the Buddhist tack, which I kind of do, that you're gonna experience trauma because that's what life is. Life sucks, and then you die. And it's only when you accept the fact that life sucks and then you die that you can take more control of your life, or at least accurately assess what is available in life for you to take control over and what isn't. That is not at all the same thing as romanticizing trauma. Sorry, I feel like I harped on that for a little longer than I may have otherwise, but I think that's important to say. I don't want my philosophy, such as it is, misrepresented in such a fashion. Hello? Huh? Oh no. Thank you. Sweet. I was hoping you'd go to Wayback Burgers.
Really?
Yes. I almost suggested it, but I didn't want to be like, you know, I think it'd be best if you, you know.
I guessed on what burger you would like.
I'm so excited. Can't wait
Fries
to
now, so
eat the fries now, did you say? Yeah, maybe so. What kind of burger is it?
The bacon bourbon caramelized onions.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I know what you like.
Where are you going? What are you doing? What's your night look like?
I don't know. Shower.
Yeah.
I might go get a drink at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I might fall asleep. Who knows?
Relax.
The night is young.
Mm-hmm.
But, I just got parts.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Most of what I want to do.
Yeah.
I don't know how much I Literally.
Mm-hmm. Fair. Thanks for the burger. Mostly for those sorts of people who legitimately romanticize it. Yeah, I understand. No worries. Not me, I'm perfect in every way. Trauma-free Frederick, they call him. I incorporate my childhood trauma into not hitting my own kid. There's a toxic and non-toxic way of dealing with everything. That's couldn't have come up with a better example. Perfect. This is a burger from a place called Wayback Burgers. I think it's a local chain. I legitimately believe that if I went into the far future and future me was still struggling with the same trauma as I am now, I'd end it all that night. Time travel logic be damned. Yeah, well. Fuck! No! Fuck me. I think I might have to just go do other stuff. And just take Rex along with me until I make it to this place in some other fashion, because this is not going well for me. I've been here 2 hours and we've barely progressed at all. Black Bag, if you saw my Final Destination video, this is kind of what I mean about being able to time travel, but only in a really subjective way. I don't think it's good to time travel to the extent that we can do that by living in our future past is not good. I don't think it's good for us, you know. Our minds are not set up to do that, and there are many things that we would not put up with if we were exposed to them all at once in that way, you know. So we don't do that. We don't try to experience things all at once. Spray and pray! One must imagine Mariana happy. Must imagine Mariana accomplishing her tasks. Lever action shotgun. Oh, okay. Maybe. I'll put 1x7. What does this do? Oh. A couple way back burgers where I live. What kind of burger do you have? It's, my man tells me, it's some kind of bacon caramelized onion type situation. I would not stop the Donner Party, by the way. What did I just take? Seems important. I will keep it. Preston likes that. Preston! Peter, yes. You know what movie I saw yesterday? I watched K-pop Demon Hunters, and it was super good. I recommended that everybody watch K-pop Demon Hunters. Back from your video, I remembered you made a point about vampires being inherently monstrous and capable of growth, crystallized in time, but I feel like the post-credit scene kind of goes against that reading because Stack held up the promise of not reading Preacher Boy. How does the reading of the parasitic monster pair with the fact that Stack was somehow capable of making and keeping that promise? I don't think that being capable of making and keeping that promise is necessarily counters what it is about vampires that make them stuck in time. Like, the important part of that scene, and the tragic part of that scene, and the reason vampires are a tragedy in that movie, is because there is something about them that, well, the fact that they can't actually, like, incorporate themselves into the social life of the world around them means that they can't really participate in culture. That's the part that they're missing. They're perfectly capable of being, you know, people in every other sense of the word, but it's the cultural aspect that Ryan Coogler is focusing on in that movie. That's what I mean. Does your Kim want to do some Shakespeare tonight for some stream freaks? Oh, I doubt it. Maybe someday. He spent all day mowing the lawn, and our lawn is 2 acres, so he's pretty tired. Underestimating the lever action shotty? Well. Too late now. Before every hour plus drive, I always sit and wonder if it's a Morbid Zoo drive or a Dan Olson drive. Nice. I've gone out lately because Dan tends to include more visuals. That's cool. Speaking of trauma, I just saw a video on Instagram with a queer person saying, oh, if only my husband went to therapy, he wouldn't have been dead. Whoa. Is this the new kind of self-expression? I don't know. That seems like a pretty localized event. Fuck. Wildflowers and forget about mowing. That's what I said. Damon, as in Golden Compass Damons. This is how I remember them. Shoot Rex. Anna, how old are you? I'm 32. I'm glad to hear your settlement has gotten some help with the law. Thank you, Preston. Is there any Dan Olsen video that sticks out to you as his best? Not counting line goes up. I guess probably either the one about the wall was really good, and the one about the metaverse also I love a lot. Those are my picks. Dinner Bell Shotgun is an option. What a great name for a shotgun. And side quest for Red Lucy could be a fun video. Flat Earth one is very good, yeah. 32 is really Senora territory. Hi, Pants Master. Okay, we're abandoning this. I'm tired of walking around this same stretch of desert. Look at this. Ridiculous. Oh. That has to be the road, right? So we keep going north and then catch that little trail there, right? Typed a bunch of stuff, but I think I should think about it a bit more. I don't want to waste your time with a lot of text. You're never wasting my time. Have ammo for me. I think the upstairs area of that barn has a something. Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to take all his shit. Yeah, the road that goes west. Yes, exactly. Ah, fuck! Oh my god. Thank you, gentlemen. Grenade rifle. Can fix my own grenade rifle. I guess I don't need to. Never mind. I don't see jack shit in this barn. You leading me astray? Do you have Wild Wasteland? I do. Maybe just a note in the upstairs of that barn that establishes lore. Ooh. Weapon you ought to grab north of Horvitz Farmstead. Is that where I am? Yes, okay. Okay. Grab with a knife. Where is it at? North, you said. Oh, in Bruges. I haven't seen In Bruges in a long time, and I don't think I was sober when I saw it last, so I gotta watch it again. Head north and you'll have a very worthwhile encounter. Okay. Ah! Oh my god.
Oh my.
Aliens! God, what a good game. Fuck! Fuck you! Oh, I'm out of ammo. Fuck me. Okay. My earlier point was meant to address the inherently monstrous part. The incapable growth part of it comes from two ideas in the movie: that all the vampires share their memories, and two, Stack remembers the day that day is the best of his life. I think maybe this is more meant for Ryan Coogler, I guess, than you, but if vampires share memories, would that mean that there's some growth that occurs each time they turn someone? And if the vampires share their memories, wouldn't it be a euphoric thing? Yeah, I don't know. It's not my movie. Did you watch Banshees of Inisherin? I did. Very good movie. It's worse than whatever Sisyphus going through, yeah. Oh man, I don't know if my heart's in it today, y'all. I'm very much enjoying talking with everybody, regardless. Becoming an Earth nationalist after aliens shoot my dog. Any good resource to study botany? Your videos legit and ignited my love for the natural world. Fuck yeah! That's not something that... I guess that's something that I try to do, I don't know, passively, subconsciously, I don't know. For botany, braiding sweetgrass, very good. That's the immediate thing that comes to mind for me. Damn, I should have more, like, botany resources on hand. It's not botany, it's mycology, but the mushroom at the end of the world is really good. Friction is also by the same author, Anna Singh. He's an economic anthropologist, and that has to do with forestry in Indonesia, so that's also a pretty good botany resource, in my opinion. Where were you during 9/11? I was in my 3rd grade classroom. Just realized today has felt a lot more intense because there's no country music in the background. Yeah, I was kind of running afoul of the DMCA people. I was starting to get notices about it. I'll bring it back. Not to call you contrarian, but for some reason I have this impression that you dislike McDonough for his overt bluntness. No. I'm trashy at heart, you know? I don't mind if directors are blunt about what they do. I don't mind bluntness. I need purpose. Purpose is what concerns me, you know? Of course, you had to bring up the mushroom at the end of the world. Oh, well, what do you want? You remember the title of the essay that army man wrote about Russian propaganda? Be more specific, Hampton. I was thinking along the line of plant anatomy, but this is way better, thanks. Yeah, I don't have any good sources for plant anatomy. That's the kind of thing that, like, I don't have STEM brain, you know, and I can't learn about that sort of thing unless I have, like, some kind of explicit use case for it, I guess. So all biological information that I learn about plants or animals always comes from some other vector. And then once that happens, it sticks forever in my head. Isn't there a classical station in this game? I don't think so. Not in this game. No, somebody could tell me different. I share your views. There are too many people on the planet, and the human fear of declining birth rate is amusing to me. Yeah. Word. What do you think of Watchmen, film and TV show? I like them both. Okay. STEM brain? Yes, STEM brain. Exactly how you spelled it. Yes, I am playing hardcore. Hardcore difficulty. STEM has already started playing it, so you already know one! Hooray! Your 100K sub special, you mentioned an essay written by a member of the military detailing how Russia's propaganda is former. Oh, yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, I forget his name. Shit, where's my mouse? Okay. Do you remember the title of the essay? Fuck. No, I don't. I don't remember the title of the essay. Just go watch the video again. Or like pull up the transcript that YouTube makes and just Control F Russia. That's what I recommend. I am out of sight, out of mind. I haven't thought about that essay in a minute. Good night, Spooky Teeths. Thanks for being here. Aha. I steal. Thank you, Catoscopo. That does sound good. There you go. How to lose the oh, no, that's not the right one. No, the one by the army guy is an article. It's a lot more. Fuck! What the fuck? The fuck? Jesus. It's a lot more consumable, that article, than How to Lose the Information War. We played any 76? I haven't. I thought that might be fun to play on stream, but everybody hates that game, so so I don't know. What the what? Rex is bugged. Okay. I guess we have to do different load. Commanding the trend, that's the one. Thank you. Sometimes I can only appreciate a work of art because someone else has told me it's good. Should I be worried? Is this an affront to my #critical thinking? No, that's fine. Art is meant to be consumed communally. It's like we were talking about a couple hours ago. It's like we've got this idea that art is something that you just consume alone, and it's all just like up to you how you interpret it, and it really isn't. It's partially up to you, and it's partially a factor of how everybody around you is interpreting it and what it means to your community as a whole. So no, I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing to be in a position to understand a piece of art differently because of because you trust somebody else's opinion. I think that is absolutely fine. Venom. Let's see. Here we go. Is it this? Must be. Can I make anything? Ooh. Benjamin's cult value versus exhibition value. Yeah, very good. What the fuck, man? Ah, well, there's the fucking Legion coming for me, so... Fuck's sake.
Can't run from me.
It's a rough day. It's a rough day here in the Mojave Wasteland. How's Ingmar? Oh, he's good. He's in shed right now. I was gonna feed him the other day, but, he'd take it, but always good to not stress out your snaky boy when they're in blue. 76 is a mixed bag. If you like Fallout 4 for gameplay, then you'll probably enjoy 76. It'll probably get old a lot faster. Yeah, I'll probably like it. I imagine I will. I just wonder whether it would be the best choice for stream, I guess. camera. Alright, I'm gonna hop off a few minutes here. I want to get past the part where I was just at, and then call it, because I hungry. Maybe I could go that way and over the mountain instead. Oh fuck! No, 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 no! I know we've seen 3 to 4 hour long streams of you not making any progress. Yeah. We had to have fun. 76 community is pretty nice, from what I can tell. Yeah, I imagine, especially now, like it's sort of winnowed itself down to the people who just really like to play 76. Someone who struggles with eating meat, what would be your best argument against veganism? The best argument against veganism is that going vegan doesn't necessarily mean that you are lessening the amount of suffering in the world. It is, again, in a lot of Buddhist traditions, considered much, much less impactful on the world in terms of causing suffering to, for example, kill one water buffalo that's going to feed 20 people for a month instead of, you know, mowing down a bunch of forest and a bunch of ecosystem to plant a monocrop that causes like a sort of rippling of suffering across multiple species. So that's the argument against veganism. I don't know how to necessarily apply that. There's certainly no like one-to-one way to apply that to modern life, because I hazard a guess that nobody in the chat right now is, you know, growing their own beef, but that's the argument against veganism. The second best argument is you'd increase the suffering in the world by adding to veganism discourse. Yes, yes. God, what a disaster this has been. Oh, Lord. What if I am growing my own stuff? Well, then I'd say something different, but I know for a fact that you, Hampton, are not. Only grow online beef. Dog's gonna die again. Here. There, he's fine. Okay, I'm gonna call it, I think. I'm tired of not making progress. Next time, we'll probably, I don't know, do some other kind of quest and try and fix Rex later, and he can just be our pal for as long as it takes to make that happen. It seems kind of more fun anyway. I'm gonna keep Rex as long as possible. I'm gonna save for all the fucking good that does. My nice Dreamer. Provecho Mariana. Thank you. Yeah, thanks everybody for being here. Even that argument is flawed because the reason we have so many monocrop fields is to feed the cattle. Yeah, obviously, yes, that is certainly also the case. We just need more material literacy in all regards, including food. Thank you, and for entertaining my points. Yeah, of course. It's half the reason I do this. English doesn't have an equivalent to Provecho B-. Good. I'm glad it was still fun. Good night, everybody. Fuck! Okay. That's as good a time to end it as any, I guess. Fuck me. Okay, I'm gonna reload a previous save and then fucking Christ. Whatever. We still have Vault 22, I guess, to fall back on. Fuck, man. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Goodbye.